Arsenal 3, Bodo Glimt 0. At Emirates, the game has ended in favor of Arsenal, and Arsenal really went ahead to go on and really score 3 goals past a side which goes by the names of Bodo. Edin Ketia, 23rd minute, with that effort of KNTNE that really hit the post and it came back to the field or the 6 yards box area, and Nketiah tapped it in. Rob Holding directing that cross brought into by Fabio Vieria onto the far post into the back of the net at the 7th minute, and obviously Fabio Vieria utilizing that assist that Gabriel Jesus sat down very many players of a team which goes by names of Bodo in the 18 yards box area and really laid that ball, and he tapped it into the back of the net to make it 3-0 for side which goes by the names of Arsenal. Welcome to you, Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. I apologize, I did come in here to really tell you about the confirmed Arsenal team news, because by the time I was on United Matters channel, because their game really had just ended and I had to come in here and do the needful. So United beat Omonia by 3-2. Arsenal has won Glimt by 3-0, and obviously it has been really a very good performance by Arsenal, and obviously going ahead to rest very many players ahead of that Liverpool game, because it's so much crucial. And let me show you how many players really the manager went ahead to really rest into this game of football, as Arsenal really beat a side which goes by the names of Omonia. When you look at Arsenal, the manager brought the following players, and obviously Matt Turner, he never started in the game of Spurs that Arsenal won 3-1. Tomiyasu never started, Rob Holding never started, Gabriel started, KNTNE came on, never started, Fabio Vieria never started, Sambi Lokonga never started, Grant Xhaka started, Marquinhos never, Martinelli started, and Nketiah really never started, meaning that he has only played 3 players that really played a very huge role in that win of a team which goes by the names of Arsenal when they beat Spurs by 3-1. And obviously Ramsdale, Ben White, Saliba, Zinchenko, Odegaard, Thomas Partey, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Jesus. Close to 8 players have not really played, and some of them just came in through and played like 30 minutes of the game, but it shows you how good the Mikel Arteta really went ahead to prepare this side of Arsenal for this game of football. And the players that came on through are Ben White, Gabriel Jesus, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka. Those are the players that really came in through and really played very well to this game of football, and they really managed to go ahead and really extend the lead from 2-3 into that game of football. But what a player Fabio Vieria is, and if there is a player that Arsenal fans had been waiting for so long to see play, and they had not seen him play, and they really sat down there waiting for him eagerly to really go ahead and really shows them what he's all about, it's Fabio Vieria. Fabio Vieria, to me, is going to be even my man of the match in that section of the player rating that's going to come back, that's going to come later after this video of the match reaction, because he comes in through, he's involved in all the 3 goals. You get? Who releases KNTNE? I think it's Fabio Vieria. Who creates that chance for a man who goes by the Rob Holding? It's Fabio Vieria. Who scores the 3rd goal? It's Fabio Vieria. Every goal, he had a very huge input in it, and he has now 2 goals in Arsenal on all Arsenal games. You get? 2 goals, and I think he has a couple of assists into this season, and I think it's going to be so much pivotal in this game of Arsenal, or in this season of Arsenal, where Arsenal is really so much topping the Premier League table and also topping the table of the UEFA Europa League where they are, because Arsenal has only played 2 games and they're having a maximum of 6 points, and Bodo is having 4, FC Zurich is having 3, and let me see. What's the result? PSV, Endo Heaven, has played 2 games and they have 4 points. And I know later they are going to play FC Zurich. Not so No, I think they only played 2 games, and I think Arsenal has played 2 games with PSV. PSV has 4 points and Arsenal has 6. It shows you that Arsenal is going to travel to Bordeaux, and I know they are going to win that game of football, but obviously they have to go on and really win that double tie they have with PSV and O'Haven. So let's go direct to this game of football. When you look at how Bordeaux played, guys, it's a team I really like to watch when they're playing Arsenal. They had no respect for Arsenal. They took that ball to Arsenal every time they had a chance. And they played freely. They're not afraid. They played the high line. They built all their attacks from the back. But Arsenal outpossessed them. And I really believe that for Mikel Arteta, this is like a knife through butter, because he really loved this, because he likes teams that really open up themselves. And if it wasn't by God's luck, maybe Arsenal would have even scored more and more goals, because very many chances were created, but they never went into the way of Arsenal. But Arsenal used to build up plays that really resulted into threats of a side who goes on in Bordeaux. But I liked Bordeaux about one thing: even when they were 2 goals down, they never stopped attacking a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, and Arsenal really went ahead to put in those balls in the back of the net. When you look at the sequence of how Arsenal scored their goals in the 23rd minute and obviously 27th minute, meaning that there was a space of 4 minutes in the first and second goal. That was really a very huge response in there for you. For teams like this, like Bordeaux, you have to go ahead and really hit them instantly. They give you the ball, get the chance, destroy them, annihilate them. If at all you don't, ask Manchester United. Manchester United were playing Omonia down in Cyprus. United had the lion's share of the possession, to an extent that Omonia reached an extent when they're only having 20% of the possession, and United had close to 80% in the first half. But one mistake made between Sancho and Malacia led to a counter-attack of Omonia, and Omonia went ahead. United came in through and really scored 2 goals through Marcus Rashford and Martial, and then Marcus Rashford scored another one to put there a difference of 3 goals, of a 2-goal difference between the score. But obviously they got a second one, that is Omonia, and the game ended 3-2, and we watched that game and we had a lot of pressure onto it. So I liked the way Arsenal really did its stuff, because they never did it the United way, they did it the Arsenal way, and they gave Bodo a beating that is well deserved. And everyone that is not really rating Arsenal, you are watching a different game of football together. Arsenal deserves all the hails that we are really talking about in here, because it's the in team. It's the it. They are really doing everything perfectly, and you see even their second swing side can come and really give teams a game. They went away at FC Zurich and won by 2-1. This time around, they've even kept a clean sheet. And let's talk about keeping a clean sheet. Matt Turner, the goalkeeper of Arsenal, he made close to 3-4 clear saves that were really going to be goals. And obviously, most of those saves, everyone thought that, oh, that's going to be a goal. And guess what happened? It never went into a goal, or it never resulted into a goal for Arsenal. But Matt Turner really put up a very exquisite performance. And he's passing from the back. Guys, you saw his composure and the passes that really did through the players of a team which goes by the names of Glimt. So Arsenal really played very well. Look at Tierney, played very well, but I believe Zinchenko offers a little bit of control and reference to the Arsenal side when they are playing. Now, there are players that we are into this team of Arsenal that we are really sending a message to the manager, please, we want to start into that game of Arsenal versus Liverpool. The likes of Tomiyasu played very well, played 90 minutes, and I believe he has been so much impressive. And Arsenal played with 3 central defenders. And the names of Tomiyasu, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Rob Holding, then Tierney, and Marquinhos. So that's how Arsenal really played in that game of Bordeaux. Some players that really want space, obviously Fabio Vieira has played very well, but the most important moment is for me when Odegaard came in through. When he was playing with Odegaard, oh my God, those 2 players with that swift left foot, I really enjoyed them. They really make football look easy, and they are really going to be a threat in this Arsenal system, and Mikel Arteta really has an eye of players. Look at Look at him, Fabio Vieria, looks like has been playing with Arsenal for a very long time. He has fit in Arsenal like a glove, and everything that he has done is really immense and so much beautiful about Arsenal. Eddie Nketiah scoring his second goal of the season in the UEFA Europa League. He has not scored one in the Premier League, but obviously every time he starts the UEFA Europa League, he's netting in goals, and obviously he's building more confidence in the manager of Arsenal. But I believe he has to go ahead and really do this, because for me, I really believe that if Arsenal qualify for the Champions League, of which I really believe that is a must, Arsenal is going to play Champions League next year, because I believe it's going to be among the top 4 teams in the Premier League table. Arsenal will go in for a more talented striker, or more known striker than Eddie Nketiah. So I don't know whether Eddie Nketiah will stay at Arsenal, because the main reason I want to leave Arsenal is because the manager had not been giving him enough time, and he renewed his contract at Arsenal, and obviously he's there for the next 5 years, and he's earning £100,000 a week. But when you are into the Champions League and playing into the Premier League, I believe it's something more different than the Europa League, because you know that you need someone to come in and really push Gabriel Jesus, because Gabriel Jesus might reach a point and really says, all right, I'm the Igwe here, no one is really touching on me, I'm untouchable. But he is really that player who really needs a push. And obviously, if at all you go in and bring in Vlahovic or any other striker that is really reputable, you'll get the best out of him, maybe to push him do more, because this time round he's the crown prince into that number 9 position, and he's untouchable, and that is a guy who goes by the name Gabriel Jesus. And talking about Gabriel Jesus, guys, do you see the life he brings to that Arsenal front 3? He brings a lot of life, and today you saw how he created that goal. He really sat down close to three central defenders, and he really laid that ball to find Fabio Vieira, that he really hit into the roof of the net. And I think this time around he has gotten it right, because in the game of Spurs he did it, but he went for a solo effort, and the goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris, really saved it. But I believe if at all he really did that, he sat down he slipped past 3 central defenders of Spurs, and he really laid that ball to find maybe Bukayo Saka or Martinelli or Odegaard in the box. It would have been a very beautiful goal. And this time round, he said the other time I went for a solo effort and it really betrayed me. This time round, I'm going for an assist, and he really put in that assist, and Arsenal got the 3rd goal. This guy is really a revelation. He brought in a new breath of fresh air at Arsenal, and people are really not appreciating this guy. But I believe if it was Gabriel Jesus who was leading the line always, and he had a player coming off from the left and right flanks who does what he does for his fellow Arsenal players, this guy would have already hit a double figure in goals at Arsenal, because he does a lot, he creates lots of chances, and they don't really get him that ball every time he really wants it, because Arsenal is not that team that really creates a lot for its centre forwards. By the way, it's something that I've gone ahead to be calling out on every game. I want to see Arsenal creating lots of chances for its centre forwards. Even that goal that Nketiah scored, it was not an intended assist. It was a shot that deflected the post and found him. But I want to see the likes of Kientieni crossing that ball, targeting the centre forward. The likes of Tomiyasu, Ben White, Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli. I want to see them dying to put in an assist for that Arsenal player. I want to see that more often, but obviously it's not what they are doing, and I think they should work upon doing that, because when Gabriel Jesus is away, Arsenal looks like that cutting edge is really lacking, but when it comes in through, that cutting edge is really at another level of the game of football. So I believe they should really improve onto the creativity, but I know Mikel Arteta will go on and redo the needful, because Martinelli needs to be doing what Gabriel Jesus is doing. You get? Cut inside, do a cut back, do a minus, boom. It will find that Arsenal player, and obviously he will lay that ball into the back of the net. But Arsenal is stopping their group of Europe in there for you. So, but the other player that I had forgot to talk about is Sambi Lokonga, guys. This guy is improving, and I know by the end of this season, he's really going to be one of those players that are really untouchable. And he's going to be one of the best single pivot players at Arsenal. He's really great. He's really great. His confidence, his composure, his calmness, his patience with the ball, his eye for the ball, the look to make a decision that I'm going for a short pass, I'm going to aim a long ball, I'm going to really calm down, let me play these short passes. This guy is brilliant. He is totally brilliant. That is the man who goes by the names of Sambi Albert Lokonga, and he played in this game of Arsenal very, very well. And now let's get into the match stats as it really went down at Emirates in there. At Emirates, Arsenal had 18 shots and Bodo had 8. 6 shots out of the 18, I think those were little. I think if I thought it were like 10 on target out of 18, it would have been better, but maybe next time they'll go on and really do something better. 4 shots on target by a side which goes by the names of Bodo, and these ones were deadly. That really called for the effort of Matt Turner to save Arsenal on the day. 49% possession by Arsenal, 51% by Bodo. Guys, that's what I told you, that I enjoyed to watch this game of football, because Arsenal really were outpossessed by Bodo, and this Bodo side has really sent a very huge warning to Arsenal that when you are coming to our side, it's not going to be an easy game. And obviously, because they beat FC Zurich at their home, and Arsenal is going to go there knowing that this side is not a joke, and maybe Mikel Arteta will like to reinforce a little bit into the squad that played today at Emirates, to that squad that's going to play away in Bodo Glimt. In there for you, 463 passes completed by Arsenal, 488 passes completed by Bodo. What a team. And that manager was really wanted by, is it Brighton and Wolverhampton Wanderers, because he's really known for his style of play, and obviously he came up and really orchestrated it at a side which goes by the names of Emirates. And if I told he was so much selfless at that Emirates Stadium, just imagine how is he going to be while playing in Bodo next Thursday. 87% passing accuracy by side which goes by names of Arsenal, 85% passing accuracy by side which goes by names of Bodo. 8 fouls by Arsenal, 8 fouls by Bodo, 1 yellow card to Arsenal, 2 yellow cards to the side which goes by the names of Bodo, 0 red cards for both sides, 2 offsides for both sides, 6 corners by Arsenal, 0 corners by Bodo, and obviously Arsenal are really topping the group, and they've kept a clean sheet in there for you. I really want to see the next fixture, because it's really going to be so much enticing. But I believe Mikel Arteta has really learned a very huge lesson from this, that he needs to go on and go strong when he's going to Bodo, because it's not an easy nut to crack. And that is Bodo for you, doing the needful for a side which goes by names of Arsenal, and they've swallowed 3 at Emirates. So thank you guys for watching again. Your reactions to this match reaction are welcome in the comment section below. Mikel Arteta really doing great again, getting some 3 points for Arsenal in the bag as they prepare for a side which goes by names of Liverpool. What a way to go into that Liverpool game, by keeping a clean sheet and playing at Emirates, and obviously warming up for that game, because it's really going to be good and tough. And it's one of another game that Arsenal are really going to face another top side in the top 6 of the league table. Not right now, but the top 6 teams. Obviously, there is Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Spurs. So one will say, we're kind of talking about top 6, but when you look at the table right now, Liverpool is not in the top 6, but Liverpool is one of the contenders to come in and really do the needful, and they are really going to play Arsenal. And this is another litmus test for Arsenal. And if at all they get it right by beating Liverpool at Emirates, I believe they're really going to have made another statement that we are really title contenders. And I told you that losing at Manchester United was not a big deal for Arsenal, because I believe Arsenal losing at Old Trafford is okay away, but it's not okay for Arsenal to lose at Emirates to Manchester United. You get? So I believe that Arsenal is going to win every game at home. Every game at home against the member of the top 6 is going to win it. That's it. And I believe Arsenal is going to go ahead and really beat Liverpool at the Emirates, because the likes of Virgil van Dijk are really vulnerable, and the likes of Gabriel Jesus is really great. And I believe that he's going to go past that central defense of Liverpool like a knife through butter, unless otherwise Konate comes in through. But I don't believe that even if he comes in through, he's really going to be much fit. So guys, your reactions to Arsenal 3 global Limit 0 are welcome into the comment section below. I remain or stay Rokani David. I hand you over the mighty Lord. Thank you guys. I sign out for now. See you later and good night.